Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a reading for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all placements of those. So I'm going to start with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest and, apply what fits. You know your story best. And Jojo made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And thank you to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, let's dive in. We've got blessed in the upright. That's very good. I feel like every time I chose this card for quite a while, it kept coming up in the reverse. We have new life. Okay. And by the book. All cards in the upright. I like that. So let's see, how would I hold it up? Like this. Yes. Yeah. So with blessed, this is some kind of blessing that's coming to you that just, it feels like it just falls out of the sky. You don't know why or how, it's just suddenly shows up, and it's like it's a gift from the universe, and it's there to help you start on a new path. um this is about waking up to a new beginning, um new life, new, maybe you feel like you have a new lease on life, or you're this blessing kind of gets the fire lit under you, where you're just like, all right, let's get going. Let's get up. Let's get out of bed, stop sleeping. And whatever this new beginning is, it's not something where you have to reinvent the wheel. It's you can follow the tried and true path. Um, there may be people out there, videos on YouTube or books to read, or things where you can follow the steps that other people have taken before and know that that's going to um, ensure success. So let me go to my Light Seers deck. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Here's your blessing. Strength. That's Leo energy. And the Star, Aquarian energy. See, did I do it wrong? Of course I did. I always do. Okay. It's in this order. Not that it matters in this moment, but yeah, there's a focus. Maybe there's a need to keep your end goal in mind. The end goal is it's about abundance and prosperity, but it's not just that. It's about your connections with your family and friends. It's about creating long-lasting stability, and with that, long-lasting happiness, comfort, joy. Um, there's a need to stay strong in, potentially because of the fear of not getting what you want, but your wish fulfillment is on its way. And it's because you are going to be, either you are now or you're going to be moving in a new direction, moving in a direction that feels really exciting to you. Wish fulfillment. I mean, there's both of these. And so even if you hit any snags or bumps along the way, that's where you have to be strong and keep going. Don't let yourself be sidetracked or feel there's a word for it. It's not coming to me. It's like uh not let yourself get frustrated if things aren't working out in any given moment. Any path has things that cause us to have to pivot, to think creatively outside the box, to figure our way around something. And it takes strength to keep going even if you feel like you've been knocked down somehow. But it's such a wish fulfillment, and you have the support from the universe that it's if it seems like it's easy to stay strong. That even if you do feel like helpless or hopeless or something, that that feeling will pass, and that you'll just sleep on it and wake up the next morning like, okay, it's a new day, let's try again. So I just got this great new deck from my cousin, little birthday present. Tarot of Transcendence. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So as you're on this journey, you will be presented with a lot of options. Oops, like this. Presented with a lot of options. And it will call for you to be discerning. About what you choose, about which direction you want to go. Ultimately, I feel like this is you choosing to go in a direction where you're you're getting to celebrate with people around you, having a good time. This is being with people who you really enjoy spending time with. And at the same time, maintaining your boundaries, what you know is right for you, um, not compromising on things that are ultimately really important to you. Being very clear and honest, speaking your truth about the direction that you are going, about your hopes and dreams. People don't know what you want unless you tell them. And so it feels like, yeah, it feels like you're very being very clear and decisive about what it is that you want. Now, also, it could be where you are there's somebody like with some air in their chart who's um they're really great influence on you. They are someone that um there's a sense of respect here, like you enjoy being around somebody who um kind of again, I'm having trouble with words, but it's like they know how to put themselves first, um not at the expense of anyone, but just like, this is what I will and won't put up with. And somehow you this is helping you. I don't know. I It could be someone that is helping to guide you, or this is the energy of that you are embodying, because this is what helps you to discern. The Queen of Swords is very, very discerning about which options are good and which are not. So I'm going to go to my Guardian Tarot. We've got the Moon, Pisces, and Cancer. Ten of Pentacles again. Oops. And the Queen of Cups. Ooh, another queen. Okay. So there's some kind of, there's somehow things aren't clear on this path and this new direction you're going, which typically it's not. We start something and we have an idea of what we want, what our goal is, what the end result is, but that can change along the way. When we begin a journey, we don't know what we're going to encounter at any given point. And so there's this kind of uncertainty here. And maybe there's somebody who's, yeah, like I keep getting this sense that there's some kind of mentor, friend, somebody who has something to say to help guide you towards this long-term success and happiness in all the ways. This kind of 3D tangible, um got money in my bank, I got money in the bank, got food on the table, I've got my peeps around me, and this can put you in a place of just, feeling a lot of gratitude and love, that you're able to, y- you're filling up your own cup and then it overflows and you're able to share with others. um it can also be where, because the Queen of Cups lands on top of the Queen of Swords, so there could be different influences in your life. Maybe you have somebody who has more air in their chart and somebody who has more water in their chart, and it's kind of like, somebody can give you a more logical perspective versus an emotional perspective. Or this can be just what's going on within you, where you're kind of m- marrying your head and your heart. Ooh, Sweet Too Chanel. Hello. Welcome. Um, yeah, and oh, and then also this Queen of Cups is holding up a cup. Holding up a cup, and as as is her way, the cup is sealed. She's like, I have this cup here. Um, there's bounty coming from it. um, it's about being very discerning about who you give of yourself to, who you share your cup with, or somebody else who is deciding whether they're going to share their cup with you or not, which I think they are. It's like, because of, yeah, the 10 of Pentacles, it's like someone comes along who's like, yeah, yeah, let's, I choose you. I choose you to share my cup with. Um, Again, there's this discerning thing. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, both these queens are, they have good boundaries. They know where they're going to put their energy. What's worth putting their energy into. I want to get some cards from the Enchanted Map. This is an oracle deck that I just got. Okay, we've got making a choice, protecting treasure, and into the unknown. Yeah. Making a choice. Do you go left? Do you go right? This feels like a part of the journey. Um, like I was saying, where you encounter things where there's a fork in the road. You have to make a choice. You have to pivot. Do you go this way? Do you go that way? Um, and what's this one again? Protecting treasure. Both, like I was saying, this kind of being discerning, there's a protecting here of yourself. Maybe the treasure is this part of yourself that you're cultivating. The treasure can also be whatever wish fulfillment you're moving toward. It could also be where say you've decided to, I don't know, start your own business. um Usually it takes, whatever it is, like 2 or 3 years to really start to show profit. And I think even that is, you know, that's especially, you're doing especially good, um, typically. And so you need to protect your resources, protect your money, be frugal in order to get to your 10 of pentacles, knowing it'll pay off eventually. Protecting treasure. There's the umbrella there. Um, hmm. Anyway, yeah, and then we have into the unknown. It's exactly what's happening. As you move forward, you don't you don't know exactly what you're encountering. This is why maybe there's somebody there who's kind of helping you along the way. That somebody could be, like I said in the beginning, like some kind of mentor. You're listening to videos or reading books or going to seminars, webinars, something like that. But there's all these birds. She's got a bird here on the balcony. Birds are messengers. It's like there's a bird on top of here. Like, hey, stay. The rain hasn't stopped yet. I'm out in it currently, and so just stay under your umbrella. There's you're being guided, and this can be where it's the universe guiding you through, um, putting different ideas, different concepts, different people on your path as you go, helping you along the way. So I'm gonna do the elemental tarot. It's not tarot, oracle. Elemental oracle. What do we got? Ooh, fire, ignition. Yep. This is whatever this is that you're doing. This wish fulfillment. You're so excited about it. This, I mean, it's tied to your hopes and your dreams. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about for a long time. Um, oh my goodness. And then we have electricity and wildness. fire and electricity. Like there's ignition, like there's this d- desire to move forward. There's this energy, this passion, this drive that's just it it's either already begun or it's coming up where you're going to be so inspired and you're going to have some kind of aha moment or maybe several of them. It's you know Here, let me get one more. Oh man, and then we have speed and movement. It's like, and if you just look at the images here, it starts out where it's like, okay, ignition, get turning on the engine, possibly revving the engine, and then the electricity. Like I feel like actually it's turning on the engine and then revving it. And it's just like getting getting everything flowing. Um, Wildness, letting yourself be moved by this passion, by this excitement. And oh man, once you put the pedal to the metal, you're like, this is like puts 0 to 60 to shame. Like this is 0 to 5,000. Speed and movement. Once you take that initial step or you start taking consistent steps forward, and you can keep them small. The baby steps are the best when you're on a journey like this, in case you do need to pivot. Um, but it's like once you get going, you're unstoppable. It's oh my god, like this, this is amazing. And of course, I'm holding them up wrong again. Should be like that, yeah. So it's like this great progression here, which I love. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is the kind of thing that makes you excited to get out of bed in the morning. Where you're just you once you get going, that momentum builds and you're just unstoppable. So, let me get I'm going to pull some cards from the Tarot of Mystical Moments. We've got the Queen of Swords again, the Ten of Swords. Hmm. And the Eight of Wands. Oh, there we go. It's like that. So, what is this 10 of swords? Hierophant. Hierophant. Bottom, it's hard to see. The Queen of Swords is looking at this 10 of swords. Clarified by the Hierophant and the Two of Wands. There's a I think this has something to do with you decisively closing out some cycle where you this path could involve travel, could involve relocation. um it's like it's changing things. It's like knowing that you need to let things go in order to really um have that speed and momentum that you want. And maybe this is a departure from from traditional ways. Although with by the book, it's very traditional. I don't know. It's maybe you are maybe it is that you are following the tried and true path, presented with a choice that makes it very clear that you need to end something. So this makes me think of like, say you decide that you're going to go on a long trip, like go, I don't know, backpacking around the world for however long. And to do this, you need to sell all your stuff, get rid of it all, lighten the load, and close out the cycle. But this could cause somebody to feel like it's like you could have to, in a sense, betray somebody or cause them to feel um bad in some way because you're just like, well, I'm looking into my future. I'm going in the direction that's right for me, and not everyone can go on this journey. But regardless, you're just like, all right, I'm done. And in order to really have that that new fresh beginning, there needs to be a release of the past. There is absolutely a choice here, moving toward wish fulfillment. It could also be where um gaining some kind of spiritual understanding. There's some kind of spiritual awakening, which is it's the universe was here from the get-go orchestrating this. So it's like sometimes we know that to follow the correct choice, we have to um, leave some things behind, and it's painful. But it's because we need to lighten the load so we can really be pulled along by the wind, by the universe. Um, this is this is all about momentum, speed, gaining traction. So so hang in there. It could be painful, or you could be causing someone pain because you have to do what you have to do. You have to follow your passion. And not doing that is going to it will cause you pain, and you're the one that you have to deal with at the end of the day. It's your choices that you have to own up to. And if you're not feeling happy and fulfilled, that it's on you to fix that, to change that. So, let me it's going fast. I just want to keep pulling cards. Um, let me get a final card, a rune card. The rune card. We've got Laguz. Laguz, which is it's interesting because this is a card of non-action. This is actually having made it out into the water, so there was some action, but right here it's contemplating. It's watching the waves. Not every wave is meant to be ridden. And so it's keeping an eye on the rhythm, the state of things, assessing when is it time for me to move forward, to start paddling for that wave. Let me find the page in the book. Okay, way in the back here. Here we go. Okay. Laguz is the rune card representing water, and water is a universal symbol for emotion, both positive and negative. If this card appears, you are being encouraged to release your emotions and let them flow to the surface. Tears can be very cleansing, and emotions should be acknowledged and openly expressed. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to feel and live your life to the full. This rune also shines a light on the importance of being guided by your intuition, which it expresses itself through feelings. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Another association with this card is the need for renewal. Mhm. There it is. New life. Need for renewal. Perhaps rigid ideas are holding you back, or stifling your creativity. And it is time to be more open minded and to let the past go and start anew. Yep. And by the way, the Ten of Swords landed on the same row or column, pile, whatever, as the Ten of Swords. Got to let the old go in order to really dive into the new. Meditating beside a lake or river or visiting the seaside may help release creative blocks and bring renewed energy and inspiration. So, if you can get yourself to a body of water, that could really help you. But ultimately, it's trusting your intuition. Your intuition is your direct link to your higher power, to the universe. And so, when you can really learn to get into that, to feel it, to hear it, to know it, however you tap into that, it's really going to help you to make the right choice as you go forward. And we had the 7 of cups, making the right choice. And there's no need to force something. The momentum will build on its own. So if you find yourself in a place where you're like, I'm just not really sure, it's fine. Take your time. You'll figure it out. So, ooh, I just saw 3223. Okay, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Bye.